You might remember the social media posts from people questioning Joe Biden's presidential win, suggesting things like a large number of Biden-only ballots were flown in from Asia, sent through the Maricopa County's election equipment. That led to state Senate's audit team to check for bamboo fiber in ballots at Veterans Coliseum. Conspiracy theories were tied to alleged anomalies in the Arizona vote. But now a team of independent election pros is discounting allegations of piles of fraudulent ballots or widespread illegal voting. Based on their specialized analysis of vote totals, they shared their results exclusively with ABC 15 data guru Garrett Archer and investigator Melissa Blasius.
We talked to 3 retirees with decades of election experience between them. They got voter data through Maricopa County using a public records request and did their own analysis, saying that they did it in part to satisfy their own curiosity and in part to put an end to all this drama. Benny White, Larry Moore, and Tim Halverson, a Republican, a Democrat, and an independent, analyzed Maricopa County's cast vote record.
The cast vote record is a database showing every single individual choice made in the 2020 election. The images of the ballots are also linked as well, so they can be used to verify the electronic decisions to the paper decisions. These analysts use this cast vote record to fact check many of these conspiracy theories.
First, they compared the number of people who checked in to vote to the number of counted ballots. They expect those numbers to be nearly identical, like this.
Right off the bat, that tells me there was no 30,000 or 40,000 Korean or Chinese or Afghan ballots or whatever interjected, because I got a voter for every ballot.
They also looked at the total registered voters compared to the counted ballots, finding these numbers were in line with the reported 80% turnout. Second, they looked at whether many non-citizens voted illegally and whether that could have swung the election to Biden. Why do some believe that non-citizens voted? Arizona's special federal-only voter status.
If you want to be a full ballot voter, you must provide proof of citizenship. If you do not provide that proof, and if the county cannot verify citizenship for you through voter registration records or MVD records, then you are what's considered a federal-only voter, meaning you can only vote in federal races.
Like president and Congress, the reason? Federal voting rules are less strict than Arizona's. So more people technically qualify to vote in the federal races than in the states.
There was a very small number of federal-only ballots that really came into the play here. It was not a significant percentage.
The group found that 8,114 federal-only ballots were cast in Maricopa County. That's 0.4% of all votes cast. Biden won these by a difference of 3,647 ballots. But even if, as some suggest, every one of those votes came from a law-breaking non-citizen, it's still not enough to offset Biden's 10,000 vote lead in Arizona. They also looked at the now infamous claim that Maricopa County was flooded with ballots left blank, except for a Biden for president vote. So how many Biden-only ballots were there?
It's 3,024 total out of 2 million ballots. It's an extremely low number.
These analysts found that there were actually 450 more Trump-only ballots than Biden-only. So another non-issue.
This looks like a really clean election.
2 of the men we talked to used to work for Clear Ballot, which is a national election systems firm. And they say this technology approach that they use is actually better than what's happening now in Maricopa County with the hand count, because that one, they say, is too prone to human error. I'm investigator Melissa Blasius with data guru Garrett Archer for ABC 15 Arizona.